What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Blue Side FC channel. My name is Niamat, and I hope you're all doing well. So yeah, it's confirmed that Timo Werner is leaving Chelsea and going back to RB Leipzig, and there are other rumors surrounding players that want to leave or might leave the club. So I just want to delve into that. I just want to talk about Timo Werner in general, his overall performance at Chelsea, what went wrong. I'll try and see if I can make sense of what went wrong, what went right for him, and yeah. So we just talk about that in this video. So let's get straight into it. So yeah, before I start, I just want to remind all of you to subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel a lot. If you watch the end and you like the video, give the video a like. That also helps the channel as well. So yeah, Timo Werner has left the club, and I know a lot of Chelsea fans are not really happy about it, but we understand that he had to leave, and he has to leave because there was so much that we put in him, or we expected of him to achieve when he came to the club, because he scored 90 goals. I think he scored 90. I've written it down here. He scored 90 goals in 156 appearances. 90 goals and 40 assists in 156 appearances, which was fantastic at the time. He's Leipzig's all-time top scorer. So we thought bringing him to the club, he might do something similar for the club, but he hasn't. And his stats for the club have been really, really bad, to be honest. It has been bad. But I know most Chelsea fans wanted him to succeed so badly, including myself. I wanted him to succeed so badly because no matter how bad Werner was, we got angry at him for missing chances, but we still supported him. I always had chants from Chelsea fans whenever we were playing games at Stamford Bridge away, anytime. Like, the fans just loved him, and I think he also knew that the fans loved him, and you could see that. He said in an interview, I remember him saying something in an interview when Lampard was sacked, and he was very, very honest. This was what I also liked about him. He was very, very honest, and he said that he missed a lot of chances, and if he had scored majority of those chances, Lampard would still be around. And I don't think Tuchel also wants to be like Lampard, because he's also missing chances under Tuchel, and Lukaku also came in, couldn't do anything better. So Tuchel wants a fresh slate, a clean slate. He wants players that can score for him, finish for him. Werner was very, very good in finding those spaces. He wasn't good all the time, because sometimes he wasn't able to read the offside line very, very well. That's why he always got offside a lot. But most of the times he was in good positions. But his finishing was so bad. Like, oh man, sometimes he had good days, sometimes he had bad days, but the bad days were way more than the good days. And it was unfortunate that things couldn't turn out well for them, for Werner, to be honest, because I really wanted him to succeed. And when I look at our attackers, apart from Havertz and Mount are actually midfielders that have been converted to attackers. So maybe apart from Pulisic, Ziyech, and Werner, and so Pulisic, Ziyech, and Werner, I'll always pick Werner all the time, because Werner gives 100% on the pitch. He's always running at defenders. He's always finding good positions. But one of his issues was that he couldn't really even beat his defenders. Sometimes he couldn't dribble past defenders most times. And then when he even found the good positions and the chances came, he couldn't take them, because this guy would have had more goals, a lot of goals, than what he scored. Let me read some of the stats out. Like, we bought him for £45 million. I think we sold him for 20 million or less, which is a huge loss. He was on £270,000 a week. That's a lot of money. He was one of our highest earners. Like, I think he was the top 3 before Lukaku, before Werner, before Sterling and Koulibaly and Cucurella came in. I think he was the 3rd in the team. I think it was Lukaku, Kante, and then him. So for somebody who was taking this amount of money and wasn't performing on the pitch, it was very disappointing, to be honest. But we, the fans, we still loved him, because we always saw the dedication on the pitch. We always saw his contribution. Even I think he contributed most for the club whenever I was playing on the left. That was his preferred position. That's why he was playing at Leipzig. And Leipzig, he was playing as one of a front two, so he was at the left, and then I think it was Poulsen or some other striker was always on the right. So they always worked very, very well. And whenever we played two up top, you could see that he had good games, but still the finishing, still the offsides were still there, and those other issues were still there. I think the Premier League was too physical for him. Maybe some of the arguments I hear is that maybe he could have done well in Liverpool. He could have, because they play that kind of winger system. So he could be one of the wingers and perform very well. Whilst Chelsea, we are more direct. We have a focal striker. We need a focal striker like Didier Drogba used to be, Costa used to be, Anelka used to be. Even Zola, when Zola was there, he was still a central striker. Hasselbank, central striker. So we that's how we play. That's how Chelsea play. So we brought him in to be a central striker, not a left winger, not a winger. But yeah, it didn't turn out well. It didn't, and it wasn't great, and it was unfortunate that it had to come to an end. And yeah, these stats are very bad. 10 Premier League goals in 56 appearances, which is very bad. How many years did he spend with us? 2-3 years. He came in 2020, 2021, 2022. That's about 3 years with us. He didn't really do well. So, I mean, I don't really know with Werner. Like, I really wanted him to do well. Out of the three, I think he was the one I wanted to do well the most. Then Ziyech, then Pulisic. We saw glimpses of him doing very, very well during the post-pandemic era when the Premier League resumed. He was fantastic. And I think we finished 4th or 3rd. He was fantastic. But ever since then, he has been dropping, and you can see that. And with him, the dedication isn't been there like with Werner, because I think with Pulisic, if it wasn't for the American owner that we had, he probably would have also left during the window. Maybe because of the American ownership, they want him to be around for some time before they let him go. Marketing purposes, I don't know. But that was some of the things, and it's unfortunate. I mean, he's gone back to Leipzig, and I believe that Leipzig is going to score more goals there. He's going to do very, very well there, because they're going to put him back at the position that he was playing when he left, and it's going to be like he never left. But it's not all bad. He won a Champions League at Chelsea. He won a Super Cup. He won a Club World Cup. These are trophies that I don't think he would ever win. No disrespect to Leipzig, but come on, we know Leipzig might never reach there. If they do reach there, then they have the quality to reach there, but it's something that they are not really gunning for, to be honest. So he wouldn't have got it when he was at Leipzig. He got it at Chelsea, and he helped us a lot. Even the Champions League win, he was one of the main reasons why Kai Havertz got that goal, because he was able to pull Ruben Dias away from his position and left free space for Kai Havertz to run into, and then Mount found him with a brilliant pass. Kai Havertz took that goal to very, very well. So Mendy, Chilwell, Mount, and Havertz and Werner are the people who I credit the most for that goal. Everybody did well in that game. Everybody was solid, but for that particular goal, these players were fantastic. So I wish him all the best. I wish Werner all the best, and I'm hoping that he does well. Like I wanted him to go on loan and come back, but I don't think he wants to go. I read an article on The Athletic, and apparently Tuchel was angry, or he already had a falling out with Tuchel from the Champions League win, from the day we won the Champions League, because on that day Werner could have scored like 3-4 goals in that game, but he didn't. He just missed it. Like in the first 20 minutes, he could have had two. He would have killed that game very, very early, but he didn't. But so I understand the frustration. And then the Arsenal preseason game where we lost 4-0 to Arsenal too, was also pretty bad, and I think Tuchel was angry with him. So he knew, and he wanted to leave. So for me, if a player wants to leave, don't force the player to stay. It never ends well. So he wanted to leave, and I think it's the best time for him to go. Going back to Leipzig, I wish him all the best. And yeah, on to new, better players, because we need better players to come in and fit the system. We have Sterling. We have to get another attacker, because that goes on to my next point. It's rumored that some of our attackers will leave. Ziyech might leave. Hudson Odoi might leave, and then Pulisic's father too says he's not really happy at the club with Tuchel. So anything can happen. I think with Callum Hudson-Odoi, it's more likely that he will leave than the other two. Ziyech also, it was rumored that he was about to leave, and then he fired his agent and he became his own manager, started doing his own negotiations. So it means that the rumors died down a bit after he fired his agent. So probably the one that we'll see leave, maybe go on loan up or on a permanent transfer, is Callum Hudson-Odoi, because the team, apparently the team has allowed him, the club has allowed him to start his own negotiations and start looking for clubs elsewhere. So Dortmund has been mentioned. I feel like he'll do very well at Dortmund. Southampton too has been mentioned. I think I saw something on Newcastle. I'm not sure how true it is, but he might also go. It's more likely for him to go than the others. So yeah, I think with Callum, he should have gone to Bayern. A lot of people are saying he should have gone to Bayern when a chance came, but I think that's one of those things. You can't see the future. He thought he could do very well, could succeed. I think he's only scored 4 Premier League goals for Chelsea in all his years in the senior squad, which is very, very bad. Very, very bad, man. But so he's also likely to leave. So back on Werner, wish him the best. Wish all of them the best, to be honest. Wish Callum to the best. If he should go, if he should stay, I want him to fight more. It looks like he's a different player. He has bulked up a bit. He's a different player. So I'm just hoping that he does well. Wherever it is he goes to, and comes back and kills it at Chelsea. So yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Let me know your comments. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give this video a like, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel a lot. We are growing little by little. I know I'm a new channel, but I'm growing little by little. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to continue to keep doing videos. So I thank you so much for all that you've done. Thank you so much for all the support that you give me so far. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, stay safe.